Well, hello there, everybody. So this is a video that one of you guys actually recommended in another video. I'm so sorry, I can't remember who initially brought up this concept, but they wanted me to do a video about inspiration. You know, what keeps me inspired as a player. You know, kind of maybe ways that you guys can seek out different types of inspiration for guitar. And I was like, oh, that's a great idea. You know, and unfortunately, all I can do is tell you guys what I do to stay inspired, because we all know, as being guitar players, we hit ruts where, you know, it's hard to find inspiration. You know, we're feeling down about our playing and all that stuff. And maybe some of these will help, maybe they won't. I actually am probably going to throw some different ones at you, some very serious topics that are not musically related, but they directly affect my music. And why I play and how I play and all that. And keep in mind, like, I'm not the world's best guitar player at all. Okay, so first, what inspires me to continue to get better, to keep working, and to do what I do, I guess. So if you guys don't know, if you're new to the channel or whatever, I teach guitar full-time. That is my main full-time job. You know, that is what I've done for the past 5 years, I think. So I started when I was it was right before I turned 21 or right after I turned 21. I'm not sure. I'm getting ready to be 26, so whatever. So we'll just say 5 years. And one of the biggest inspirations, in all honesty, like I said, is not like a player that I listen to, but it's just kind of a necessity, almost. I have a wife and a son who depend on me to, you know, work hard, bring home money, you know, support the family and all that stuff, and failure's kind of not an option. So that's always been inspiring to me, and the kind of the mindset of put your mind to it and you can do it. So I know it's like kind of cheesy, it's used a lot, but it's really how I feel about it. You know, not many people are fortunate enough to ever make a living playing guitar, and it's one of the most difficult things, I think, to try to make a job. It really is tough. You know, it's very stressful, and you know, right now we're really stressed out about a lot of stuff, but you just kind of have to use it and be like, you know what, I'm gonna make it happen. That's what I'm gonna do. It's gonna happen. So, you know, that is, to me, a huge inspiration. So, you know, every single day it's kind of like there's no day off. You know, to sit there and think like, oh, I don't feel like doing it today. It's like, no, that's not the way it works, because a day off for me takes away from too many other people. So that has always been inspiring to me and made me want to work harder, do more, find a way, just never give up working, trying, and not even trying. It's not trying, it's make it happen. You know, I think that's a good mindset to set yourself to, whether it's playing related or not playing related. It's not trying to make it happen, you're going to make it happen. There is no other options. So that is something I've always used as, you know, huge inspiration for me to get better at playing and to get better at, you know, videos, teaching, just the whole 9 yards. So that is one. Sorry, who knows how long this video is going to be. So another one is inspiration is actually you guys. So when I started my YouTube channel, and I still like to think it's, you know, based around lessons. I still post a lot of lessons. I do a lot of other videos too. But, you know, it's still a guitar lesson YouTube channel. And the reason I started it was because I couldn't find anybody to teach the stuff that I wanted to learn the way that I wanted to teach it. I didn't really care about, you know, being boring and showing me how to play whatever it is. Like, why couldn't you be excited? Like, when I'm showing you guys stuff, I'm so excited. Like, I'm really enjoying, whether I'm playing it, you know, every note perfectly or not, who's taking cares? But, you know, I always want to not only admit playing that hopefully sounds decent, but also the excitement of playing. Because I'm telling you now, I get excited every single time I grab a guitar. It's just, it inspires me in itself. And you know, and you guys have always been this way because you've received my videos so well. I don't really know how many years I've been making YouTube videos regularly, but I mean, we're almost at like 16,000 subscribers, which is just baffling to me. I know there's people with millions of subscribers, but I'm just like, what in the world? Why would anybody subscribe to my channel? But that's all. Like I said, you guys subscribing, wanting to see more videos has always inspired me as a player. So maybe that's a good, tip. Start your own YouTube channel, get your own little following of awesome homies like you guys, and we can kick it. And I'll do better at looking at the camera lens and all kinds of stuff. But we're just here learning together. So that's always been inspiring. So another one, maybe this is the last one. I had other ones, but I'm already going brain dead, so we'll just go with it. But another one is obviously players. So there are so many good guitar players, and it always makes me feel inferior as a guitar player, but not in a bad way. And I don't want anybody to think that I'm saying it in a bad way, because it makes me feel inferior because I'm like, wow, they're so much better than I am. I'm like, I need to get practicing. It's never a negative outlook for me. So don't look at someone else being better than you as a negative thing. There's how old is he? I think he's 15 or 16 years old. They used to come into the music store, Metronome, that I used to teach at, and he's so good. I never looked at it as like a challenge, or I'm like, oh my god, I gotta try to show up this 16-year-old. It was inspiring. I'm like, where did you learn how to do these like arpeggios and all this stuff? Because in music there should be no age. I have friends who are much older than me, and when I talk to them, I'm not talking to someone who's in their 40s or 50s or 60s, and they're not talking to someone who's in their 20s. They're talking. It's two musicians talking. So don't ever kind of approach someone who's better than you negatively. Be like, okay, what are they doing? I need to work on that. So that was always really inspiring to me. So a fourth one that I just thought of that I wanted to mention were some players on YouTube that always inspire me so much. And I've mentioned them before in plenty of other videos, but they really do inspire me as a player to continue to get better, whether it's in playing, video editing, just how they are as a person, all of that stuff. So one of them, which you guys have heard me talk about so much, is Rick Graham. So, I mean, just what an amazing player. How can someone watch his videos and not be inspired from so many different standpoints? From the playing standpoint, the technical standpoint, phrasing, emotion standpoint of playing, all of it. I mean, it's just like, he's really just the whole like package when it comes to a guitar player. So it's really inspiring to me. Now there's other guys like I can never say his name right. Demjan Podolsky. I'm not sure how to say his name. Doug Rappaport. These are all guitar players who I'm like, wow. And it's what's always crazy to me is like I've become friends with so many of these people. Like David Walliman. He's such a good teacher. That's really, and a great player too. His playing and teaching really inspire me. Tons of other guys. I mean, Pixie Licks, monster player. When we were playing at NAMM, like, in our videos you see us play like, little bits and stuff like that. But then like, man, he was just like killing. I was like, man. I'm trying to think of other people now. Who inspired me, pretty much from a player standpoint. I can't think of anybody else right now. But, seek out new players. Always kind of greet new challenges and difficulties to kind of overcome. Don't get discouraged. Don't. Take it head on. And like I said, don't try to do it. Just do it. There is no trying involved because trying means there's a possibility that it's not going to happen, and that should never be an option as a player. The options are do it or do it. So, am I doing a Nike ad now? So I don't know if any of that stuff will even make sense to you guys. I might not even post this video. I don't know. It's late, so maybe I'm just tired, all hopped up on water. But other than that, if you guys would, please like, share, subscribe. I will see you later. Wrap it up with a high five, because you guys are my homies and we hang out all the time. Later, guys. Woo!